Okay, and we are back to about where we were. Oop, as with mini games, you want to save often and you want to save in different slots. Something I forget to do, which is not always great for progress. Just put on the energy shield on the other arm. But we won't be trying to recover any mines for a while. Because our demo skill is obviously just too terrible. So we're going to hold off on that. Oh, no, we'll go into combat. Because when you level up, you fully heal and everything. So it's smarter to take care of any combat around you first that you can deal with, and then get the full heal from from the level up. Totally. Oh, come on. There we go. So now we level up. I still like keeping all of our class skills pretty even. Okay, feats though. You know, we'll go there first, because we should be able to get through all of what we need to without upgrading too much. Okay, so I like Force Lightning, but since we have been kind of going light side, it takes up a lot more of our force power bar than we want it to. So we're gonna go with Mind Trick, because maybe I'm wrong. I know some of these powers they allow you to they give you more options in conversations and everything. Done. We'll go with Force Push for now. That one could be pretty useful. Okay, and we get a full heal.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Eh. Okay. So with those other conversation things, it was asking about like the energy for the balls, which we already know about. So it's really not, we don't need to ask about it. We do have 2 spikes for that, so let's mine sealed doors. Okay, so we want to do that first. And then let's go ahead and see if this will work. Cancel all droid mining functions on organics. This will overwrite all current commands on the droids. Do you wish to continue? Continue. Okay, all droids you encounter will no longer attack you unless you change their protocols. Great, that'll speed this up quite a bit. Okay. Start over here. We're just gonna kind of... Sweet, well we can scavenge parts out of these guys. What I usually like to do is, like, all the components and stuff you get, I just sell them. Because you can buy anything that you need, or you'll find it. So it's like, well, you don't really need to worry about building and creating stuff unless you're into that. So it's the other way. Get out of my way, dude. Okay. He was in my way. He was justified. But, like, in all games, right, you gotta kind of protect your health regen and, in this case, like, med kits and everything like that. You're gonna have to use a lot more of them early on, and then as the game progresses, not with all games, but with this game in particular. Well, let's go down that first. You're going to be using a lot more of an early game.
Yeah, picking up some strange reading.
What kind of readings?
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels. I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Okay, we're going to save really quick. I don't actually think there's a timer on that. I think you could just chill out for as long as you want. Loot drops in this game are, you know, okay, we're gonna go. But for the most part, there are certain ones that, you know, they're level dependent, quest dependent, so you have to get them. We're gonna go turbo lift. We're gonna save again. But a lot of the loot tables are completely random, so like you can get in-game loot. On this level, which is just a starting level. It's the oh my gosh, the tutorial level. It's really long for a tutorial level. Okay, who's this guy? Dead.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
So, we've got a strange droid that's talking to us. How do you know me? I'm not your master. Tell me what you're doing down here before I turn you into slag. What are you? Have you seen a T3 unit? I'm looking for a way, body. Yeah, that's
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock. Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
I've got some questions
Of
for
course,
you.
Master. How may I be of assistance?
Have you seen the T3 unit?
Hesitant answer. A T3 utility droid would be a common sight in this facility. It is indeed curious that I have not seen many since my arrival. However, I feel I must inform you that, droid prejudice aside, T3 models exhibit excessive individualism when not routinely
Which is why we
memory
love them.
wiped. This individualism can become such a nuisance that even a droid such as myself is tempted to reduce them to their base components, if not crush them into slag. But enough of my seemingly irrelevant tangent. Where did you leave the droid, Master? That would logically be the best place to look.
Well, the unit was last seen near the hangar.
Answer. Then that would explain why such a T3 unit isn't here, Master. I believe my photoreceptors are functioning adequately enough to verify that.
This guy's such an asshole.
Of course, Master. How may I be of assistance? Proud answer. I am an HK series protocol droid, Master, skilled in transorganic relations and communications. This mod has been responsible for the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities across the galaxy. I am fluent in over 6,000 forms of communication, and am also capable of nuances of expression ranging from irony to veiled threats.
Veiled threats?
Clarification. Oh, yes, Master. Sometimes the facilitation of communications and termination of hostilities requires the use of every weapon in one's verbal arsenal. The unspoken threat of violence to a listener's loved ones, or if possible, their entire planet, can effectively break the deadlock in the most stubborn of negotiations.
Let's get going. I don't need more from him. Okay, maintenance officer. Bunch of credits and an energy shield. Oh, workbench. Yes. Sonic imprint sensor. Okay. With the protocol droid's help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and playback voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. Awesome. Okay, we got our workbench finally. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade our lightsaber. All we've got is color. Bronze is sick. That's one of my favorites. Orange. I like orange. Plus, I have a feeling that as the playthrough goes on, we are going to be doing a little bit more evil stuff than good stuff. Okay, so this door. Okay, so obviously what we did down in the mining levels did not affect all droids, which is probably a good thing for XP. Oh, so floating numbers allows us to, I believe, yep, see how much damage we're doing. No, this one. As well as see how much XP we're earning. There we go. So like we got 100 XP from each of those individuals. He's pretty happy with himself. And then hide unequipable. Oh, nice. What that does is in our inventory, we will no longer see items that our current character cannot equip, which can be very helpful when you're trying to build someone out. See, the shielded guys are difficult. Alright, well, we're gonna take some damage from this guy. Okay, let's access the log. Sonic imprint
Finished
sensor.
the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands. Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior course, so... There's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off. Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Korta. Korta said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Korta and his men are gonna give up that easy. I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid. He seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. The Korta wouldn't...
There's Korta again.
When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the code.
That's why we're going to be running into a
The
problem.
maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents have increased. Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility, and they're using the droids to do it. But why?
Access emergency subroutines. Okay, so there's still that bug. Oh, wait, hold on. What? The fuel line deposits fuel into docked starships. Since no ships are currently docked at Farragut's facility, it is sealed. There appears to be a damaged T3 unit dumped into the fuel line, and maybe you're missing T3 unit. There's also some sort of metal case. Am I crazy, or can you guys not see T3 either? Okay, so we need to get the voice comm done so that we can... I hate so that we can get... But isn't this what we're trying to do? I guess we'll find out. Let's see.
Found anything?
I found a talkative protocol droid.
Yeah. Did you blow it up? Yeah, well, watch your back. Droids can't be trusted.
And you can be trusted?
Look, I could have let you rot in those mining tunnels, and all I get from you is back talk. You know what? I don't trust you. For all I know, you could have caused all this trouble. In fact, you did just by being a Jedi. So before you start accusing me of anything, Jedi, maybe you better take a look at what you've done.
Never mind. Stay here and complain. I've got exploring to do. That's interesting. I don't know that I've ever triggered those voice lines with that. That's another thing about these games. The first one a little bit less so, but this one, its replayability is absolutely insane. Every time you play, unless of course you do the exact same things over and over and over. Oh. Okay. Switching. It's the airlock that we're trying to get through. Nice that these guys aren't trying to attack us. Oh, seriously? As soon as I say something? Okay, so yeah, we need to get out the airlock for whatever reason.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you intact, Master. How may I be of assistance?
I found a T3 unit in one of the fuel pipes. It looks damaged.
Alarmed query. Indeed. Master, how is it possible that a T3 unit got dumped in such a place? Like a piece of unwanted garbage? Thoughtful extrapolation. Perhaps it ran afoul of the other droids in this facility and was attacked. Most distressing. It is too bad that there is no way to reach the droid from here, Master. Otherwise you might be able to determine what happened to it.
I love the HK series droids. If you know anything from the first game, if you know any of the lore, you know why they're so awesome. Okay, I'm looking in...
Pitying answer.
Okay.
Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible to open it.
Okay. So now we're on the right path. Then how did the T3 unit get through it? Mr. Smarty Pants?
Clarifying query. Did the T3 unit go through the door? I regret ignorance of that fact, Master. Although the door could have been opened from the opposite side without much difficulty, a flaw in the emergency lockdown procedure, which the automated systems have most likely corrected.
What about the override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off from the facility by explosives.
If I crawled through mining tunnels to get here, there's likely to be other tunnels.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
He cares about us. So here's one of those paths where it's pretty obvious which is which. Those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're all right. It's going to get you light side points. I only want the codes those miners have, and when I have the codes, I'll dispose of them and leave this rock.
Warning.
We need to balance out.
Master, continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
I'm going to find those miners, and you're going to help me. Another suggestion like that, and I'll turn you into scrap.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
This just keeps getting better and better. Who's got the damn code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
If you have the code, then give it to me. But why would it do us no good? What do you mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice printed?
Explanation. Yes, Master. Many consoles have voice recognition sensors built into their systems so that only selected individuals can unlock them.
You said you already have the code, but you do know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Leave condescending out of your speech conditionals from now on, or else. Let's see, how can I bypass if the you can mimic voices. Can't you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
They're believed to possess. Persuade plus sonic sensor. The fact that you can mimic voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code to the console? I understand it. The next one. I understand if your limited functionality prevents you from mimicking the maintenance officer's voice accurately. I like that one because it's kind of dicky.
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. I will prove it. A recitation. Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Yes, I think that's all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Never mind then. I will be going. Yes. Okay, let's see how dark we're getting. Oh, hey. I didn't even notice the level up. So, here's your light dark side meter. I like to sit right here if I can. Do want to upgrade charisma. Well, no, we're going for a tank. Strength. Boom. Okay, skills again. We'll do treat injuries and persuade. Actually, okay, let's hold off. Let's do demolitions because we've been blocked out by several things because of demolitions. This time around, again, we are only dealing with droids so far. Do we have any passive powers? Affect mind. We're gonna go that way. Hey everyone, sorry about the switch of loathing. I don't actually know if my hat. I changed my hat probably. Getting back to where we were, so affect mind. Where was that? Here it is. So affect mind. It enables persuasive use of the Force. Once a Jedi has this power, extra options will appear in conversations as appropriate. Success is not guaranteed for extreme commands or if the target is strong-willed. This power does not affect droids. But after we get that one, at level 6, we can get Dominate Mind, which is a more powerful version of the power. And it's one of those items where if you don't ever get this power, you're going to miss out on a lot of different paths that you can take in the game. So we're going to go with affect mind to start and accept and get back to the game. All right, so we just got our dark side points from talking with HK. Sonic sensor.
Maintenance control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Okay, open airlock. And we're gonna log out because we don't need to do anything else there. Get that bad boy, and we're gonna start. Man, so many doors. We're gonna get out to one of the more annoying parts of this game. Yeah, look how fast we're going. Actually, it is going pretty fast. I might have installed a mod to make this go faster because it can be really slow. In the first game, it's extremely slow, so they might have just sped this up because it was difficult to deal with the one time you had to do it.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
No, that's right. Really? Maybe you should look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
I'm just taking a relaxing.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
I'm trying to pick up a pace. Believe me.
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mining tunnels. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your path.
Why are the vents placed so close to the exterior scaffolding?
That's just it. They're not supposed to be active when the airlock's opened, and not without the safety measures kicking in. The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if... Now what now?
Uh-oh.
I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in, sending a docking code. I
Ah,
have a bad
rescue.
feeling about this.
My niece is playing with my puppy. Okay, I absolutely love these ships. The old, I think they're hammerhead style. Oh, not rescue. Everybody's dead, except for them. Sorry about how fuzzy the video is. This is an old game. A very old game. 2005, I think? Oh, 2004, December 6th. That's a cool shot. Okay, so there's a bad rock person aboard the ship. So if you can hear the barking in the background, that's what it is. But also Kenobi. My puppy's name is Kenobi. Technically his full name is that's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. But we just call him Kenobi for short. He does not like Sith. For good reason. Okay, fuel line coming on. We've got the umbilicals going in. So what does this mean for us? We got a journal entry. I don't think. Okay, back to it. Let's go. Luckily, we do have a lightsaber. We can't attach it at the moment, or use it at the moment, but we do have one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, we escaped. Okay, but we can get into here. Oh, ooh. Okay. Ah, this sucks because we have to. Really? Thank you. So, all of these lockers that are locked, we're going to be getting damaged items out of them. Insulated gloves, Zerka utility belt. That utility belt might come in handy. Okay, that's emergency blast door. Okay, so we can get into it from here. What do we got? 1 computer spike, 3 repair, or 12 repair parts. So we're gonna go parts. Check duty shift logs. There appears to be nothing more than a long list of work assignments with the number of miners available for duty decreasing over the past 3 days, citing several medbay logs. Access remote camera, mess hall, dormitory. Yeah, we want to shut down the ventilation system. The comm system crackles to life. There's no sound coming from the dormitories. Not a great sign, but we can end the lockdown and get in there. Okay, gonna log out, and we're gonna go see what's up with the miners. Although I think at this point, we can be pretty sure they are all dead. Come on. We got a broken log terminal. Can pull components from it though, so we'll do that. This is the hardest part about early game when you're by yourself, and you don't have a party, because skills like computer use and oh hey wait a second, what's this? Refresher. What do you got in there? Mine form and log. This hollow log looks like it needs to be plugged into a hollow reader in order to play back its contents. Okay, good to know. Log terminal. Search logged hollow display entries. Okay, insert mine foreman. Work report. It has been 2 days since the broken Jedi come to facility. Work efficiency is down and fuel is backing up in the vents, waiting for processing. The fight frequency increases. Korda and his crew think we should take the Jedi, then split the many credits by selling Jedi to exchange. Tried to convince me to join them. I want nothing to do with exchange. They are like a big, violent family that do terrible things to outsiders who deal with them. But Korda does not care. In my mind, it is better letting a Jedi go wherever a Jedi wants to go. When Jedi get mad, they start big wars, set galaxy on fire. That's true. Talk with Korda. Failure. I had a careful, inoffensive talk with Korda and asked him not to make trouble with the Jedi. I remind him we were ordered to leave Jedi alone, and we should follow orders or facility fall apart. My words had much sense, but Korda got all angry and human face, then said facility is going to fall apart anyway. After talk, I listened to him talking. Oh, why do they do this? I'm thinking of repeating this to the administration officer, but that will cause more trouble, cause more efficiency. What do I do? Must take action. Entry incomplete. I heard last talk from Korda's maintenance officer. Maintenance officer said he had a big plan for disabling the station, leaving us all trapped here while he and Korda escaped with the Jedi. I'm still afraid of Korda, who is big, loud, and unreasonable, so I went to the maintenance officer who's smaller, more sensitive, more sensitive. The maintenance officer cracked eyebrow hair at me, pretended not to know what talking about, saying he not speak to Korda at all. Why human lie? Can't wait any longer. Must.
You're
ears always were too big, CN. Come on, if the maintenance officer comes through on the explosions, these dorms are gonna be filling up soon. And shut that damn data pad off and throw it down the refresher.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that was Cora. Let's do the officer doc.
We managed to get to the dormitories. We should be safe here. We've been trying to use the holo transmitter to beam a transmission to the administration level to end the lockdown. But the administration console's been severed from the main hub. Everyone thinks we should try to evacuate on our own as soon as possible. But there's no way to break the dormitory seals from the inside. I'm going to keep sending distress calls in the meantime. We've been trying to find a way to circumvent the lockdown and get to our hangar bay, but so far, no luck. The situation's worse than we thought. Even if we get out of here, we can't shut down the fuel depot force fields if a fuel leak was detected. If so, the only way off this asteroid is if a ship docks with us. But the only connection to the docking platform is on the administration level, and we can't get up to the docking bay while we're trapped here. I only hope someone survived the explosion in the mining tunnels. If not, then we're stranded here. Unless our transmission reaches a passing ship, or a Telos freighter.
And the next Telos freighter was in a month, I think.
Managed to use the holo transmitter here as a crude relay to beam short burst transmissions outside the Paragas facility. With any luck, the transmission will carry beyond the asteroid field. We've set the emergency transmission on automatic playback. We're using a simple military flash code to transmit the code to the turbolifts, so maybe our rescuers can get down to the dormitory when they reach the station. Without those turbolift codes, our rescuers wouldn't be able to get here from the administration level. And without those codes, we wouldn't be able to get to the administration level if we found a way out on our own. The messages are short distress calls only, since we can't get much signal strength. It's pretty weak, so unless a ship is actively searching the area, it might be a long time before a ship picks up the message. After all, who would be scouring frequencies way out here looking for trouble?
Well, hopefully the Republic. Okay, transmitting subspace flash sequence. That. Okay. Log out. Okay, so we do have the sequence now. Okay. Excuse me.
Emergency lockdown overridden.
Hey, Creo.
I have felt a disturbance. Our enemy is here. We must leave at once.
Bet.
We need to make our way to the docking area on this level.
Not good.
I fear
Sure.
the airlock has already opened, and if so, we must be on our guard. If we cannot reach the Ebon Hawk, then we must find a way to escape on the ship that has docked here.
Okay. So now we're gonna run on over to Atten. Ah, sneakies. We're kind of too crappy Jedi, former Jedi, whatever the hell we are, if we just couldn't sense them there, right? That's kind of ridiculous.
What in space is going on? Who's this? Another Jedi? What, did you guys suddenly start breeding when I wasn't looking?
Yeah. We have to
All
leave.
right. I'm guessing that Republic ship that just docked isn't carrying friends of yours.
I hope your talent for understatement is offset by your skill with a blaster. If not, then I fear our time together will be short indeed.
Yeah, and I'm also good at running and drinking, Your Majesty. And even if you two aren't big friends of the Republic, that warship's the only way off this station.
Okay. Oh! As long as he isn't the last party member standing, he can't be knocked out, and his saving throws improve the more he's wounded. That's kind of awesome.
Good thing we have a clear run to the ship.
Master, perhaps
He had to say
I
it.
did not enunciate clearly the last time we spoke. I suggested that you should shut down, stay put, and wait for rescue.
No, you were clear. I just don't listen to assassin droids.
Clarification. Assassin droid is such a crude term, Master, reserved for Durasteel drones uploaded with only the most archaic kill programs. The function I perform has been referred to as wanton slaughter. I prefer to see it as a means of facilitating communication, resulting in the termination of hostilities.
Are you the one who... We know they were. Come on. whatever you say, murderer, still means murderer to me. I don't want to fight you. I do want to fight you. Yep, I'm tired of listening to you. Prepare to be scrapped.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If inflicting pain is the only means to resolve this matter, then you leave me no choice.
Okay. So we want to deal with those first. So I'm going to take that one. We're going to auto-level him up. We're not in combat yet. Well, doesn't matter. Save fortitude. We'll take that. Okay, so I'm targeting that one. We're going to have that target. Sure, that one. Freya, just take care of that one.
I hear you.
Optimal.
That's not what I wanted.
I hear you.
Not ideal. Okay. Let's get out of here. Dude, come on. Use the med pack. Oh. I forgot that's a feature in this game. In Knights of the Old Republic, it just assumes that the party member you're on is the party member that you want. Where'd he go? Oh. Minor, sonic grenade, ion grenade, minor, sonic detonator, sonic grenade. Let's just detonate the hell out of it.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Hey, you're not allowed to heal. Come on. Die.
Who's failing, Master?
Okay.
Yes.
Freya, do you have energy? Nope. Okay. That's fine. You. Okay. Right, come on. Here we go. Okay. So now we can turn up this way, I believe it is. We are gonna save. Okay, so oh, yep, no. At this point, we can start talking to our companions whenever we want. But we're not gonna do that because that seems kind of weird to do right now. Atton does.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blaster fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
Hey, shut up.
We cannot go back into the facility. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Let's see. We did see it dock behind the force field. We could bypass the force field hangar by getting the engine room next.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded.
Well, if you've got another idea,
The two of you, be silent.
Hey.
Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their Navicomputer. They'd have to.
So let's get the codes then.
Well, we'd have
Duh.
to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's the biggest problem I can see.
Then
That's
shut
a
up.
sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Now that you have a party, certain actions and dialogue responses will increase or decrease your influence with your companions depending on their personalities. Some respect cruelty, while others may respect nobility, loyalty, cleverness, brute force, and so on. Brute forces. The higher your influence with a companion, the more your alignment affects theirs, and extreme high and low influence with a companion can open up additional dialogue choices. There are benefits to both, so treat them as you will.
Our enemies gather while we wait here.
I don't want to be an ass. Atton's plan was a good one. Let's head to the bridge and get the drift charge.
All right. But this won't end well. Trust me.
He's such a Nancy. So we did it gain influence. But, okay, let's actually... Okay, he does have security. His skill 2. Son of a... biscuit eater. Okay, we've got our companions. Okay, so we did have... Hey! Okay, well that makes sense. The nice thing about going Rock'em Sock'em Robot style is armor affects force powers. I think there are some pieces of armor in this game that you can use that don't, but most armor does. So as a tanky person, we would be cut down to basically just light armor, Jedi robes, stuff like that. But since we don't really care about force powers, we can just use everything we want. Okay.
We've been diverted from Onderon to the Outer Rim. There's not enough ships out there, and we're already hard-pressed to keep patrolling the regions under our jurisdiction. I'm afraid we're going to lose it all. There's just not enough ships and too much territory to cover. We're still rebuilding from the war with Malak, and sometimes I wonder if we'll ever recover. Still, we have our orders, and the Republic's put the highest priority on this mission. Looks like the trouble on Onderon will have to wait. As ordered, we've picked up the passengers from the Outer Rim and have made quarters for them. Once aboard, we've plotted a course for Telos. We expect to arrive within 10 standard days, provided there's no mishaps. I've been ordered to give the passenger no special treatment, nor make any indication of her identity. I have some reservations about turning the Harbinger into a passenger liner, but the orders were clear. Whoever this passenger is, she's got diplomatic-level priority, whether she knows it or not. We picked up a distress signal and are sending a message to the Republic for permission to investigate. We have also transmitted the damaged vessel's ID signature to the Republic. According to the message, it's being pursued by Sith forces. There's no match for the vessel in our databanks, but the profile of the distress signal suggests it's a stock freighter of some kind. We'll only know for sure when we arrive, and we'll find out if the signal's genuine or a trap. We wanted to check with you, sir, before diverting course from Telos. There appears to be some battle that has taken place in the sector, and we've received a distress signal.
You have permission to divert course, Captain. If there's a Sith presence,
Carthonasi.
I want you to investigate. The ID signature on the freighter, did you get confirmation on it?
Yes, sir. We did not have the vessel listed in our databanks, so we transmitted the code to you. Was there a match?
There was, Captain. If you find any trace of that vessel, even wreckage, I want it.
Yes, sir.
After you've investigated the sector, resume course to Telos with the passenger. It is of the highest importance that she reach Telos.
Yes, sir. I'll make sure she arrives intact.
Good hunting, Captain. Admiral Onasi out.
Sometimes I wonder if the right hand of the Republic knows what the left hand is doing. I'm always being kept in the...
Query. You sent for me, Captain.
This asshole.
Yes, I need you to check on the passenger again, see if there's anything she needs. Try not to be too obvious about it. Her safety is our top concern.
Statement. I shall use the utmost discretion, Captain. As always, it is my pleasure to serve.
Okay, log out. I'm with that. Droids suck. Okay, we're gonna go back that other way. Oh. Because I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Is this the bridge? Wait, these aren't the corpses that we saw in that video, though. Okay, let's have Patton do this. Actually, let's see. Hey, get. Thank you. Okay, reroute. Download orbital drift charts. Check Harbinger logs. Emergency broadcast.
We have taken on passengers to Telos.
Sir, we've just received an emergency broadcast. A freighter under attack by Sith forces.
Can you get an ID on the ship?
Yes, sir. We have its ID signature. It's not in our databanks, but its profile suggests some low-stock freighter. Says it's being hit hard by a Sith warship. Sir?
I'll need to confirm with command before we move to intercept.
Sith warship.
Report.
The Sith warship is empty, sir. We attached an umbilical and sent 3 strike teams through it, and there's no sign of a crew or its commander.
There's no one on board? What about the escape pods?
They're still in their berths, sir. This place, it's empty. It's like a ghost ship.
Then who was firing at the freighter?
We don't know, sir. The freighter's empty, too. We did a clean sweep and nothing except a lone T3 unit, badly damaged.
Great.
Did you still want tractor beams to the Harbinger?
Search the freighter and the warship one more time. If they're clean, then we'll tractor the freighter over.
Yes, sir.
No idea why the Admiral thought that freighter worth all the effort, but we'll find out.
Empty but alone.
Everyone in the Ebon Hawk was dead, sir. We're starting autopsies within the hour.
What about that Sith corpse we retrieved from the warship?
We haven't had a chance to fully examine it, sir. He looks human, but he's
Yeah.
fractured in several places.
And keep me posted. Something's wrong here, and I want to know where all those Sith on the warship went. We're still experiencing a problem with the communications array, and now maintenance is telling me there's a cascade failure in the weapons.
Sir, I just picked up an unusual sound from MedLab.
I have come for the Jedi.
Yeah, that's unusual for sure.
Sir, I don't know. Communications just got cut.
Send a security team to MedLab, now!
Sorry, I'm playing with my light. Okay, interesting. So in that video, these were not the corpses that we saw with the, that Sith Lord. Well, we're assuming. Okay, we've got 3 corpses here. We might be going back the other way, to make sure we don't miss anything. Aha! Come here. Good job. Good job.
More where that came from.
Yeah, just keep attacking. Thank you, Atton. Okay. Let's stay to the right. And then we can loop back if we need to. Oh, well. Oh, boy. Oh, hey. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. How much extra level? It wasn't only 2, was it? I guess it was. Aha! There's the rest of them. Don't be empty. Escape pod. They cannot be used, okay? Hey, buddy. Oh. These guys need to learn about how to use their words. I keep trying to talk to them, and they're just like, no, I don't wanna.
More where that
No,
came
you
from.
guys take care of that. I'm gonna go shopping. I don't want to rope that. Oh, we. Yep. Okay. During combat again.
Are you all right?
This was your room? When?
We do not have much time. Whatever you...
Okay. So where did Freya come from? If no one on board the. Oh wait. Wait. You are requested to report to Harbinger Medical, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I'm wondering... Constitution will take that. If, Freya... Because they said everybody on board the Ebon Hawk was dead, I think? So it's very possible that...
Stuck.
What do you mean? Oh. Why am I using you on a door? Just lightsaber it. Come on. So with most characters, I mean, just doing the auto level up system's not terrible. Like that's perfectly fine. Insert. So who did it? Okay. We're gonna Kolto tank up. Cool. So again, we can come back to that anytime and full heal. Let's medical logs. Sith wreckage report.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this. Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together. This is the medical officer. The soldiers sent to the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him are Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. Alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Let's check out the recording. Oh, it's just the one. Oh, hey, this is the guy. Oh, there's the mod pack. We do have a mod pack turned on to change his appearance, and it is pretty sick. Wait, I'm all for that. Yep, there he is. But why are his pants so stark? Okay, we're gonna get those chemicals dispensed, log out, and we are going to get all the medical supplies we can. I wish they would just give you med packs. And okay, you know what? We might actually let's go to a workbench. The next one, or lab station. The next one we see, and make some med packs. Okay, I think Freya might actually have the highest repair. Okay, that's awesome. I like that. Hey, buddy. Oh. Hey, buddy. We're going this way now. Come on. I probably shouldn't do that. My dog will hear me. And we haven't saved very much. I haven't been too worried, but let's do that. Okay, engine deck. We're making our way downtown.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. All right, but don't say I didn't warn you. Trust me, when it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
That's good to know. Ant has the special ability to sense anything that places him at risk. When he gets a bad feeling, it's recommended that you save your game. Well, we already did, so that's fine. Okay. Is there anything? No. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and go through here. What's Senior Viper Blades?
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
Alright, old lady, bye.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run. I shall be along shortly.
Atten, you need to trust me. Come on. Okay.
The failure is yours. No longer do your whispers crawl within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
Yeah, Kreia. Get him. Get him. Oh. Looks like he did see you. Well,
What's wrong? Are you all right?
that's unfortunate.
Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you?
My hand. It felt like it was being dipped in molten carbonite. Kreia, I think she's wounded badly. I don't know, but we need to keep moving. We'll go with that one.
You look fine. Come on. We need to keep moving.
Now, come on. Why did I get light side points for that? That's real bullshit. Oh, buddy.
It's a utility droid. Looks like...
So, I love T3, and I'm always going to be nice to T3, because he's my awesome little buddy. Don't blame yourself. If you hadn't gotten us out of the administration level, we'd never made it this far. Yeah, feel good. You're okay, buddy. It's okay. T3 has joined your party. Ability to make programming spikes on demand and can also upgrade. No, I always forget that. With T3, we are just going to auto level up. Sealed stash. What do we got here? Okay, that works. Average. Can we? Nope. Good to know. Why did I have the... Why did I have that option? I'm pretty sure we could have used T3 to get that. Hey, jeez, come on. When we're being shot at, shoot back. We've got repair kits. Over here. Okay, I want to see. Can you recover this for me? Man, no one can do anything. Don't worry, T3. I'm not mad. Let's heal you up. You need some more. Here you go, buddy. There we go. Atten.
I hear you.
My guy. Open this. Why wasn't that open before? T3, were you unable to open that? Or do we have new drops now? Stop flamethrowering me, you jerk. Yep, that checks out. It just stunned the hell out of them. Wait, no, we shock arm.
More where that came from.
These guys aren't powerful enough to warrant utilizing.
Say the word.
Okay, he's pretty far away, so we will heal him up. Over. Yeah, we know, bud. Okay. So we're gonna quickly do this. We're gonna save here, and then we're just going to load up that save immediately. Sometimes that will fix the glitches that you'll have with conversations and whatnot with your companions. Replace that. Return to main functions. Access emergency. Let's run a diag. Success. Access to the progress emergency subsystems have been rerouted to a fuel depot computer terminal, and the connecting circuits have been burned out with mining laser, presenting. Okay, check. Turn. Did all those. Okay. Good to go now. Thank you, T3. Yes, enter the Ebon Hawk. We've done everything we need to. Everything we can. Who's shooting at me? Get him, T3. Want to make sure they weren't coming from that other side. Don't want to have to deal with a big old boarding party. No. 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 Shoot. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. Where'd that other one go?
There is no time. We must leave.
Okay, that's fair. Did I get all of them? Awesome.
If they hit us, we're dead, but if they keep missing us, we're dead. That's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Screw you. Look, can you fly this thing or not? Isn't there anything that can we do? Can we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us. That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Oh, it's okay, T3. We're gonna take care of you. No, do it. We've gotta live.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
Yeah. Got him. I'm so good at telling people what to do. Hopefully there wasn't anybody left alive, because if there was, they're dead now.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
The Harbinger was on its way to Telos? Why are these Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I'm not a Jedi. See, I don't like that. It's like, I am not a Jedi. Not any longer. But I was exiled from the Jedi Order. That one's better. Next time someone calls me a Jedi, they'll be lying in a pool of their own blood. Yes.
The Sith will dare to accuse you of such. They believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
Dumb. What happened to the Jedi?
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
But those Jedi who survived, what happened to them?
Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost.
The Jedi are dead. Gone. And good riddance. If there are any survivors still live, we need to warn them. Come on. It's gotta be...
Perhaps. But they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Before, you said the Harbinger was on its way to Telos.
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus.
How did you know I was on board the Harbinger? Care to explain how you tracked me down? Looks like I don't cover my tracks well.
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
He says he repaired the ship and got us to Paragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins.
He did.
If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
This all seems like an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If we don't stop them, they're going to keep coming. They're eager to fight us. I say we fight back. So what do you think we should do? Yeah, let's fight them back.
Enough with the we already.
Shut up,
You
Ad.
cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
Any enemy can be fought and killed. I will not run from the Sith or anyone. But we have no other choice. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, what do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
If these Sith threaten me, then they die. This is self-defense, not war. No. If these Sith threaten me, then they die.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
I have nothing. So with Kreia, she's an extremely, extremely interesting character. And our conversations with her, we do want to be more, not, well, intelligent somewhat, but less just brute forcey or this way or the highway or I'm good, so blah, blah, blah. There's a lot that we can learn from her. A lot of not necessarily like theology, but morality and stuff like that. It's a really interesting philosophical character. So let's make this choice carefully. I have nothing to lose now. See, I don't like that because it's all or nothing. I turned away once. I can do it again. Nothing. If I do not try, then we have lost anyway. No, because we're not doing the light side, blah, blah, blah. If evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy. Only the Sith will pay the price for costing me. Let's see. So, if I do not try, then we have lost anyway. If evil is not fought, if I do not try.
Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy.
Shut up, Atton.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Atton's a big old sweetie. She seemed well enough for someone who just lost her hand. I'm sure she could take care of herself. You're right, she may need help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Let's get more information. What makes you say that?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
So Atton's a very interesting character. He plays himself off as like just some smuggler, right? Just some starship jockey, whatever you want to call him. But he has a lot of deep insights. He knows when danger's about to come, so we need to save. He's talking about all that pain rolling off of her. Like, he's very in tune with the world around him. What are you talking about?
Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
That's odd.
In case you hadn't noticed, she won't say 2 words to me, but she'll talk your ear off any chance she gets.
Yeah.
What you think matters to her. A lot. She wants you to respect her. Besides, we haven't got much else to do until Telos.
See, that's such a interesting comment there. Because Kreia gives off a very, like, laissez-faire, not laissez-faire, but just kind of a, I don't care, this is what I'm saying, and if you don't listen, whatever. But he is right. It seems like Kreia really does want to instruct us. But let's dig more into Atton.
Oh, don't give me that. All it takes is being around people enough to read them. You should try it sometime.
I'll go check on it. Yeah, net dark side chip. Good. So, as we barrel through hyperspace on our way to Telos, we are going to cut this video off here, and we will start our next episode of this series talking with Kreia and learning more about her and everything. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.